Yo, what is up, guys? Unrated Mage here with my part 2 of the finale of Alvarez Empire arc prediction. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go watch part 1. I talked about Acton Logia versus Guildarts and the death of Acton Logia, so make sure you guys go watch part 1 before watching this video. But today, I'm going to be talking about END versus Acton Logia. Now, as I said in my part 1 video, I do believe that Guildarts' death will trigger Natsu to turn into END, and he's going to be full of hate, full of he's just going to have kill on his mind on some Tony Romo shit. Kill. He's just going to want to kill Acton Logia simply because it's going to be his second time seeing someone important in his life die by this man. Now, I do not think that once Natsu turns into END, he's going to have enough power to take out Acton Logia. Let's just be honest, because if Zeref can't stand out the Acton Logia without having Fairy Heart, then I'm pretty sure that END won't be able to do it, and that is the key. Fairy Heart. I do believe that at some point in this war, Natsu, he will have to obtain Fairy Heart. He will have to eat it. But here's the problem with Fairy Heart. I do think that there's going to be some major consequence, or otherwise Makarov, he would have just used it from the jump. So there has to be some type of huge consequence or huge sacrifice made in order to obtain Fairy Heart. And we know that Natsu, based on what he's done in the story in the past, you know, such as eating Ethereum back in the Tower of Heaven arc, he does reckless stuff to protect his friends. And I do think that Natsu, he's going to be the one to man up to eat Fairy Heart so he can obtain an infinite source of magic. And originally he's going to intend to use it to fight Zeref, but after seeing Guildarts die right in front of him, that's what's going to trigger END to be awakened, and he's also going to have an unlimited source of magic. Now, as for the fight, I do think that Acton Logia will have to go all out versus END for this one, simply because at this point, he would have not only enough power to defeat Zeref, because remember, END was created in order to defeat Zeref, so you already know that he's already pretty strong, but he's also going to have infinite amount of magic. And Zeref said that if he had infinite amount of magic, then he would be able to compete with Acton Logia. So put 2 and 2 together, the being who's strong enough to defeat Zeref and a source of magic or a source of power that's enough to make that's strong enough to make Zeref compete with Acton Logia. Put those 2 together, and you got somebody who is able to fight on par of Acton Logia. Now, I do think at some point that the other Dragon Slayers will have to come and help out Natsu. Maybe it will be after or before Natsu breaks out the END curse, but I do think that the Dragon Slayers, the other 6, will have some type of role in defeating or in helping Natsu with Acton Logia. But I do think that we will get to see END versus Acton Logia one-on-one, and that END ultimately will be the one to take down Acton Logia. Not Natsu, but END, just because he'll have all the, like, Natsu, we already know that he hasn't, throughout the series, he hasn't really shown too much intent to kill, except for when he was going up against Zeref. But I do think that END, he will have no remorse. Like, he'll just simply go out there and kill Acton Logia like it's nothing. And don't get me wrong, it won't be a one-shot or anything. It will be Natsu and Acton Logia going all out. I think that it will actually take END and Natsu, it will actually drain him completely, simply because this is Acton Logia we're talking about, the King of Dragons. You can't beat him easily. But I do think that that will be the end of Acton Logia. But there's still going to be more, because Natsu will still have to deal with Zeref, and there could be potential of him actually hurting his friends, and by friends he could hurt Lucy. But that's basically it for part 2. If you guys want to see part 3 of the video, make sure you guys, or part 3 of the predictions, make sure you guys stick around. The video will be dropping soon. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.